Hey there, all you wild and crazy cats and Miss McCants Science. Mr. Yarber here to give you a quick rundown on this thing that we know as sound. That's right, sound. Just like you can hear playing from my music right there. And I've also got these waves in the background. I know you guys wanted something a little bit different, but I decided to go with the waves, and I'll explain that to you later. Now, let's talk about sound first. What is sound? Sound is a vibration or wave that travels through matter. Now, what the heck is matter? What is matter? Well, matter is anything, solid, liquid, gas. No, not the gas your teacher may pass, just regular old gas that's around us in the atmosphere, this thing known as oxygen. Now, how does it move? Well, sound moves through vibration. Begins with mechanical movement, just like me knocking on a piece of wood or knocking on a door. What happens is those molecules right around from that knock, they start to vibrate. Well, once molecules vibrate, it expands. It expands to other molecules and causes all those other molecules to vibrate. That's right, vibrate. Now, how fast does sound actually move? This is where things get pretty cool because a lot of people don't understand the impact the sound actually has and how fast it actually moves. Well, let's talk about it. When these molecules vibrate and they pass through matter, the faster that they pass through matter, depends on the type of matter that it is. Now, just in dry air, like me carrying on this communication and conversation with you right now, in dry air, sound travels about 343 meters per second. Now, I went ahead and did the math and did the conversion for you. That's approximately 768 miles per hour. That's pretty fast. That's faster than probably a lot of us have ever gone, definitely in a car. Now, to give you a perspective of that, that's 1 mile in about 5 seconds. So that's pretty daggum fast. Now, whenever we take it and we change that matter, and let's go with something like a liquid, like water, sound travels extremely fast in water. For example, I'll tell you, I do a lot of scuba diving, and I went off the boat one time, and there was a shrimp boat about 4 miles away. Within 10 seconds, we had a bull shark over there that was checking us out. One of the coolest experiences I've ever had, but that's a different story. Just wanted to give you a perspective. 4 miles away from where I splashed into the water, that shark heard that. Now, how quick does it get to him in water? Sound travels 1,482 meters per second. That is 3,315 miles per hour. Wow, people, wow. Now, steel, it goes even faster through something real solid like steel. 4,512 meters per second, which is approximately 10,093 miles per hour. That is extremely fast because you got all those molecules, they're shoved right there together with each other. Think about it, in dry air, molecules just kind of rotate, they move around. But in solid materials, these molecules are contained. Now, we have this thing called the sound barrier. Airplanes can sometimes pass the sound barrier. Not a lot of them do, but our fighter jets do especially. Whenever they pass it, this is called breaking the sound barrier. When this happens, it's actually pretty cool, and I dropped my little picture here because what happens is the plane condensates water and this cool, moist cloud behind the plane comes up, just like you see right there. Now, along with that happening, you have this thing called a sonic boom that takes place. It goes off, and we've all probably heard one, especially we've been around an Air Force base or something like that. You hear that sonic boom. That's whenever that plane breaks the sound barrier. Which brings us to our next component of sound, which is volume. Okay, volume. Sound is measured in decibels. It's measured in decibels, and I got my cool little lab disc right here that I'm going to show you. It measure my actual sound in decibels real quick. But the louder the sound, the more decibels they have. For example, in a whisper, you have about 15 to 20 decibels. A jet engine, you have about 150. Let's see how much I can get my voice to make real quick. Ah! Okay, that's not a good example because I didn't get as loud as I wanted to. But at 85 decibels, that's whenever our hearing damage starts to take place. At 150 decibels, you're going to have pain and you're going to have some serious injury taking place to your eardrums. But at 85 decibels, injury can start to occur, which is very important, especially to all you little youngsters out there who like to put in their headphones and listen to the music as loud as they can. Think about that. If it's me, I'm going to invest in hearing aids one day, but think smart. Okay, think smart. 85 decibels. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about today is frequency. Frequency is a measurement of sound, which is measured in hertz. This is why I have my ocean here today, because the way that hertz are measured is through this oscillating wave cycle, just like we see these waves coming in now. The closer the waves are together, the higher the pitch. That means the faster that it's happening. The further away they are, the lower the pitch, which is why if you pluck a guitar string and it's a small little thin wire, it makes a real high pitch sound. But if those big wider ones that make a low sound, that's why I got a deeper voice. Whoa, I can't hit the high notes. I can't hit the pitches. Now, real quick before I let you go, shout outs to Yandel, Bradley, I see you, Bradley, aka B-Rad, killing it in science. Taraji, keep up the good work, Taraji, and Randall. I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh wait, oh no, what's happening? Oh no, I've transformed into a dolphin. Guess I better go swim.